Okay, so problem solving lesson 12:11. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to be reading problems. We're going to have to figure out what they're asking us to do. So in 12:11, draw a picture and write an equation. You know how I feel about drawing pictures. They're not necessarily necessary. Drawing a picture can help you break it down, but it's easier when the picture's already there for you, and then you can use that to help you. Drawing it, you've already known what to do, so it's not always an important thing to do on your own. So it says right here, Mary and her mother hiked 3 trails: the Ansel Trail, the Briar Trail, and the River Trail. How far did they walk? Well, the Ansel Trail was 7/8 of a mile. The Briar Trail was 3/8 of a mile. And the River Trail was 5/8 of a mile. How far did they walk in all? When they say in all, that means add them all up. So 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 5 is 15 over 8. I'm not done because it's improper. How many times can 8 go into 15?
Once.
What's left over?
7.
7/8 is left. So they walked 1 7/8 of a mile. If I were to draw a picture, at this point, it would only be because the instructions said so and as part of my grade. I've done all the work. I've found the answer. If I need a visual support, if I need to see it, that's when drawing can be helpful. And the way I'm drawing it is I'm just going to find 8 boxes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 8 boxes. So for the first trail, they did 7/8 of a mile. Okay, so that's up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7/8. The next one was only 3/8. So I'm going to draw another box that goes all the way to the same place. 1, 2, 3. The rest are open. And then the last one. 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I can do is I can look at this picture and go, okay, well, for this one to be a whole, I need 3 more here. I could take those 3 there and add them here to make a whole, and then I've just got 7/8 left. So visually, I can see how to make it match. So I would get rid of these guys, and I would add them to here, making this one whole and making this 7/8. Adding them up, da-da-da, there's my answer. Now, the next one, Regina and Dawn are hiking a trail. Everybody likes to hike trails. They have already hiked 1/12 of a mile. How much farther do they have to travel to reach the 11/12 mile mark? Okay, keyword there, how much farther? They've already hiked 1/12, but what's their end point? Where are they trying to get to? They're trying to get to 11/12. That's where they want to finish. They've already done 1/12, which means I am going to be subtracting. 11 minus 1? 10. 10/12. There we go. That's my answer. Oh, wait.
Simplify.
Yep. 5/6. Now, if I were to draw this one out, I actually could run the risk of confusing myself even more. Let me show you why. 12, right? I'm going to make my fraction of 12s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here are my 12 boxes because 12 is my denominator, right? So that's the whole. And they've already gone 1/12, right? But right now, how much is left?
11.
On my thing, 11/12 are left. And I can confuse myself there. The key to know is that they are not trying to get to 12/12. They are trying to get to 11/12. That's the goal. So you have to be aware that they're not trying to get to a whole. They still would like to do a fraction. So with this already done, they now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to get to the point that they want to. So that's where you have to really be focused on what you're doing. This is the end point. That's what I need. A number line would be a little easier than this. Okay? Heather ran 2/6 of a mile. Rick ran 1/6 of a mile. How much farther did Heather run than Rick? How much farther means subtraction. So 2/6 minus 1/6 is 1/6. I don't need to draw a picture. I don't need to draw that.
You can do that in your head.
I can do that in my head. That's something that mentally I am confident in doing. Now, when we're looking at things like this, number 4, Barb connected a wire extension that is 7/12 foot long to another wire that is 11/12 foot long. How long is the wire with the extension? I've got one of these happy little boxes here. I'm very familiar with this. I've seen this many places. When the 2 boxes are full and the line above it is where I need to figure something out, what am I doing?
Adding.
I'm adding it up. So 7 plus 11.
18.
18/12 feet. Now that's improper, so I gotta fix that. So if I'm doing 7/12 plus 11/12, that equals 18/12, which equals 12 can go into 18 one time. How much is left?
1/2.
So we would be simplifying it eventually to 1/2, right? Because it would be 6/12. Let me make sure that I did it correctly. The question was, how long is the wire with the extension? So it's asking me to combine 7/12 and 11/12. That's what I got from that picture. So the picture really helped me out. Number 5. Now let me look at this picture. I have one number in a box and then an X and then the fraction above. So I've been given what looks like the total amount and I've been given one number. What do I do when I see this? Subtract. Now let me read to ensure that I got that right. The smallest female spider measures about 5/10 of a millimeter in length, okay? The smallest male spider measures about 4/10 millimeter in length. How much longer is the female spider than the male spider? I'm being asked to compare. How much longer means I am subtracting. Gee, I wonder what 5/10 minus 4/10 could be. 1/10. No problem, right?
No problem.
No problem.